All right, everyone, welcome back. Week 3 is crossplay league, and yeah, Buffalo. We're playing against Buffalo now. I think he's already waiting, so we're gonna see how long it's gonna take for this to load up. Let's get the game going. Oh no, sir. Don't.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Bills of Mexico City taking on the Lumberjacks of Tokyo. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now a man in for an expanded role in 2023. It's James Cook. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. They run it again with Cook. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. When you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Throwing is Allen on third. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, when we talked about the NFL moving into the relocation game, most people assumed it would be London, maybe Mexico City. And this capital city was one of the dark horse candidates, but folks here have shown already that they are football mad. Trust us, you should have seen the scene walking in. And I think this entire country is already getting behind this football team. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback. Typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including the fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, clearing space.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Howell. And oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Howell. Flushed out right. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Sam Howell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lumberjacks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Al now to throw it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. You look at this defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever...
And touchdown! Jahan Dotson, 34 yards. And the Lumberjacks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Allen. Pressure again, and down he goes again. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. 2nd down and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Lumberjacks take a 3-touchdown lead. Slide for the PAT. And it is now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a fully scored deficit. And if they don't
I was doing all that talking, my mic was muted. My dog was barking.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Throwing now is Allen.
That's a good one. I didn't want to.
Right here for Cook.
I didn't want to be the one guarding the running back.
12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it.
Yeah, we want you to take your flat. So.
And taking it across midfield.
That's what we
inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Allen. He'll air this one out.
Look at that. Ooh, great catch. Great catch.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Allen. Oh, he was good as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Cook.
We there. Good score. Good score.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
All right, let's see, can we do a 3-minute drive?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdown on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Hitting Samuel on the slant.
Let's go.
Now some space to operate.
I wanted a 3-minute drive, but we'll take this one instead. We'll take this one instead.
Curtis Samuel, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Lumberjacks are able to stretch out their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
All right, let's get a stop and another score then.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines.
Fumble. No.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Good one.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Good one.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. 2nd down and 4. Here's Cook again.
That's fine. Minimum gain.
47 here. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
47-yard line. An 8-yard pickup.
Left side.
Over-ended again.
Fights him off.
Oh, look at him. Good run.
Take this one in.
Good run. I kept trying to strip the ball.
James Cook, his 3rd rushing touchdown.
So, franchise invite. Hey, bro, I think we already filled. I have to check and see.
And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so.
That was good run.
Power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And Howe will throw it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Good.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Taken down back at the 42.
Now Howe.
Yeah, they just...
That's out wide here for Robinson. Calling a gain of a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Howe, he'll look to throw it.
Let's go.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I tried to get out of bounds.
3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll send the tight end in motion left. First down, Howe to throw.
Did you catch it?
This is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
If I don't get nothing spectacular here, I'm going to go ahead and just...
Here's 2nd and 10. It's Howe with another throw. And this one is incomplete.
Yeah, they just take off field goal.
To the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Especially for he tried to call a timeout and ice me.
Sly able to put this one through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Just for the fun of it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
All right, so now we got to just play smart the second half.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Off-play action. It's Howell. And just not enough.
He's centering them, boy.
Incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here.
Good stuff, boy.
A curious
Good
decision
stuff.
to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field
Good
position.
stuff.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air. Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 14. And the Bills first down.
Good stuff. I can't get there.
And it's Shakir. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
4-yard line.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Cook.
Let's go. Good
He's going to go
job.
backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They try again.
Let's
with
go.
Cook. And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. Allen now on 3rd and goal.
Good throw.
And he's got his
Good throw.
for a Bills touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Bills get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
31. Bills 21. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now throw complete there to Thomas. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And now an audible here into something else. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Made the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Get the first.
Right side complete to Dotson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. So here we go, 4th down. Howell. And it is caught. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the option, here's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Now they go play action with Howell.
Decent house.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one.
I didn't
But
read
give
it
to
at
the
all.
defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Good sack.
And he's going
Good
to go
sack.
down again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
4th and 31.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On second down, Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Allen.
Oh, we there that time. Come on, Curl.
It's incomplete.
Come on, Curl.
Couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
56.
One final try here for Allen.
Good catch.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Bills.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Hey, you got to catch that, St.
His
Juice.
throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now Allen again. Flush to his
Yeah,
right.
that's what we needed.
And he
That's
wisely
exactly
will
what
throw
we
that
needed.
away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Allen gonna throw.
Good one.
He's
Good
got
one.
his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Here. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Mexico City.
Diggs in motion right. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Ah, good stuff. I couldn't get there.
Side caught by Diggs.
I couldn't get there.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. Allen going to change this at the line. Now Allen throwing on second down, escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Fumble. Come on, man. Let the man
He's able to
fumble.
work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the left hash. A chip shot here. The kick by Bass is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Strike punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film,
Let's go.
This, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. They'll have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Powell.
Oh, they cheated me.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't.
The wind got to it, I suppose.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Hit me.
And now the punter dress away as he sends this one away.
Come out. Oh.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. Out of the end zone, here comes Hine. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. May hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Allen.
Come on, y'all.
Come on, y'all. Complete as he let him a bit too much. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Eluding the pressure right.
There we go. Oh, come on. Audible again. Come on.
Because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now Allen.
Good stuff. Don't let him go out of bounds.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Allen. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen.
There we go. Let's go. Nice pressure.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Allen. That is incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 4th down, 10 yards to go. Now Allen, gotta have this one.
Let's go.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. That'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, Howell. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Howell changing the play here. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. the shotgun.
Nah, he knew it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
This dang, that was almost a perfect game for me.
But it will probably only matter to the statisticians.
I don't like throwing interceptions.
Is now officially over.
I don't think I won the turnover better now.
It came down to the final snap.
I should have just kicked the field goal. A good game, Bills. That was a good game. He shut me down that second half.
In a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was a defender who got up there, and that was the end of the ball game.
Yeah, that turnover hurt.
One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.
So for Tokyo, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Mexico City, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
The interception was bad. That was a bad interception. If I forced it to him.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Hey man, Terry still be having quiet games, man. Only 2 catches. But I know why. He draws so much attention. But yeah, that was a good game. We ain't gotta go through the highlights. We can go ahead and close it. Go ahead and finish this out. I gotta make sure I send him that GG message because that really was a good game. Just kind of upset I threw that pick at the end. I should have just kicked the field goal. We gotta be a little bit better with that ball. Dang, no players upgrades. Well, that's it now. 3-0. And his offense at the time. Number 5 in passing offense, number 8 in rushing. Offense ranked number 7. I guess he ain't that good in defense, but he has the tools to do it. So, yep, we 3-0. GG. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody that stopped through, everybody watching this on the replay. And yeah, we calling it. And until next time, folks, we up out of here. Peace.